do it again.
No.
You in there, buddy?
Maybe it'll be different this time.
You in there, buddy?
I can change you.
He's such a bad boy. That's why I'm drawn to him. It's like, there's always that like element of danger with him. So they're definitely murdering her. Hello?
Oh shit.
Oh, you can't grab the fire.
That's dumb.
That's stupid. Is he in here? Buddy, you in here?
Hey, candles. That's
Let's explore this room a little bit more just in case, because we didn't really look around.
nice. Yeah.
But now I can actually see, which is good. You know what's not creepy ever? Hanging chains rattling. That is a great sound that everyone loves and is comforted by. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study room, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. I hear our buddy. Is it through the wall, though, or is it...
Who the fuck knows? Right
Nope,
there.
he's right there.
Run away.
And he saw us, I think.
No, no, no.
Because we're standing by that light.
Can you duck?
Yeah, but I forget how. There we go. Let's just duck here and hope he goes away. If not, then he'll kiss us like one of his French girls. I feel like once you see his face, the game becomes less spooky because it's like, oh, I already know what he fucking looks like. The fear of the unknown is gone. Now it's just a weird
it's just a
sock
pain in the
puppet guy
ass.
trying to smooch me. Is he still
And
there, though?
succeeding.
Unless he jump scares me. He's still there. I can hear him. I can smell his foul breath. Is he ever gonna go away?
I don't know.
Hey, buddy. You still here? I'm in the light. Why should I? Is he still there? I don't hear him.
Bye bye.
Buddy. Buddy. You waiting for me to walk out so you can kiss me?
Ooh.
Give me a little smoochy smooch. Okay. I don't think he's here. I think this was all we were supposed to come here for. Was this part to fix an elevator that we don't know where it is yet. Should we open? Oh, he came out of that door, that's why. You think he's still in that door? Only one way to find out.
Boo.
Hey, buddy. Is this like his bedroom?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's pissed because I'm messing with his shit. Hey, dude, you left your
Stealing
door
his
open.
Tinder.
If you didn't want me in here, you should have been like every kid in every 90s show and put a fucking sign that said, like, face kisser dude's room. Don't enter. Beware.
No dweebs allowed.
I have a feeling he's around here somewheres.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Just lurking. Run!
I missed Ravenclaw. Let's go back to Ravenclaw. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
shit!
It's right there! That's the wrong place! No, not there.
Runaways!
You could turn off your light.
Do,
I
do,
don't
do,
like
do.
this game.
Is he gonna come down here?
Can he run?
I don't know. Can he catch a barrel? Like a Donkey Kong? I'm by a light. Let's see where he's at. He's our buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
My buddy. My buddy. Is he in here? It helps that I'm freaking out right now, right? So I'll be extra able to handle him when I run into him. He might be up here. Who fucking knows?
Who fucking...
Set that down. See if we can open this now. Nope. Alright. Let's face our fears. You over here, guy? Should we just mad dash for the door? Mad dash time! Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster. See, nothing to fear when you sing Sonic the Hedgehog songs. He tried to fit the pieces together, but they looked like sand dunes. They shifted when you weren't looking. Good to know. Am I back in the room where it sounds like I'm in water?
Bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
What happened to Happy
It looks
Ravenclaw?
ridiculous.
What happened to what?
Happy
Will hurt much
Ravenclaw.
less than dying,
Oh,
I
no.
assure you.
I think maybe when this ends.
Yeah.
I burnt my hands, so I should probably put it in this
There
water.
you go. Much better.
There we go. Alright, so that's that room down. Let's try to... What's upstairs? We haven't gone up there yet, have
No.
we? I could have just gone up the stairs on that side in retrospect. I need to stand by a light is what I need to do. 'Cause I'm freaking the fuck out right now. Guest room. You think, why is he staying here then? He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. Oh, that's good.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Someone's been going through my things. Mom, God, I told you, it's my stuff. I'm an adult. Huh. Same old paintings. They love those paintings. Think there's shirts in here? Yes or no?
Yes. But how many?
You win!
Wow.
You win a shirt.
I already got 7. Ooh. Oh,
book.
book.
Alright.
And another shirt. What's in the bottom drawer? Nothing.
Oh, I thought for sure there was going to be something
No,
in
there
there.
should have been.
Alright, book. You're with me now.
What about those drawers? Oh.
Alright, book. You wait here.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion.
Well,
The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
was it a French
French
kisser?
quickly dispatched
It said the French as I said it.
the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I think he was kissed by our French friend. Do you think it'd make the game less spooky if every time we saw him I was just like, oh, oh,
Oh, monsieur.
omelette du fromage.
Stop showing off your...
Je suis la jeune fille. Je suis fatigué.
Ooh, that's a new one, Jonathan. You've been studying?
Omelette du fromage.
Now you can combine them and say, Je suis omelette de fromage.
Je suis omelette du fromage. That's the name of this
Language,
episode.
man.
Look at all this shit.
Clean your
Why all
room.
this shit here?
What is
Who
this?
didn't clean this fucking room? I wish I could rotate things so I could put this room back in order.
You could clean our
How?
room instead.
How embarrassing. No. That's not a video game.
Oh, wait, what's that?
Health potion.
Could it be? Wow.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Which is good, because we're a little fucked up right now.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened.
There were sketches of
May
dick
17th,
butts.
the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
Oh.
His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Whoa. That's a good point. Whispery whispers. Oil.
What's that?
Wow, we were on fumes. Running on fumes, guys. Alright, let's see what's in this room. Can I crowbar it?
Hey.
What if the monster's in there, like, jerking it, and he's like, God! God, knock! Oh, God! It's not what it looks like!
Let it be here.
That's what I imagine happened in my alternate version of this game. Like, the monster was sitting right here, and he's just, like, jerking it, and he's like, oh, God, no! Oh, no, it's not what it looks like! I was applying ointment!
What if that's why there's shirts everywhere to wipe up afterwards?
Yeah. Like that
one. That's not clean.
There's a comedian.
Oh fuck, what the fuck is that? Ugh.
Oh, should I hide in here?
Yes.
If I can grab the door. I can't grab it. I can't grab it.
Then we're fucked.
Oh, he's gonna see me. Shh. He won't see us like this. Shh.
Oh my god.
He's like, make fun of my jerking room, will you? He's like, well, my cleanup shirt is still here, so it must be safe. I think he's gone now. Why would he come in here? It's so bright in here. What if he was standing right there? That would be
right
spooky.
behind that door.
He's like, well, all my jerking stuff is still in place, so... But someone cleaned up my room.
4th of July, 1830.
4th of July?
Wow.
It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces
Think we need
together,
tar?
and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly.
Just
The
maybe.
tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own,
Wow.
with no adhesive.
So no tar.
The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Not like finding a monster's jerkin room. That's just a normal day in the life. Just an everyday Average day, normal guy. Sir Will Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Poor Will Smith. He didn't
When he
know
get
it was
knighted?
coming. I wonder how much they had to pay to use Will Smith in this. Is this severed torso? Cool. Looks like it. Looks like a little spine there on the bottom. Let's go into the study.
Nerd.
Alright, I think this is probably going to be the last room, and then we're going to...
Not do this anymore.
Yeah. This looks like where we first encountered the creature. Any
Yeah.
creepy things in here? Spooky, spooky things?
Or even better, some not creepy things.
That's a good sound, right? Sounds like a dog being tortured. What kind of a monster? Oh.
Are they connected? Is that what the O was for?
I mean, because we're literally chasing a monster.
Oh.
I got a book, so we don't need the light anymore.
Hmm.
Anything interesting in here? That one's a Bible.
Yeah, I saw that.
Everything's gone.
The books aren't gone. Hey.
Oh, there's a note. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs. I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. Wow, you're really bad at finding orbs. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artifact paradox captured. Artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. Into the woods! I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast! This guardian of the orb was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of release, thinking I would be spared. Wow, you're a fucking dick, dude. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. Even when there was no water, it still made water sounds. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I have been carried miles away, across the Alps, to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I've seen that guy's name before in this game multiple times. Monster, you gonna be out here? Because you've been showing up a lot lately. Yeah, I hear that fucking sound. I don't like that sound. I don't like the sounds in this fucking game. Except for the comforting sound of a book on the floor. This thing's gonna like jump at me or some shit. I know it.
Whoop, whoop. You're fine. It's a rabbit.
Let's see what you have to offer.
No, not the puppers. Not the puppers. I don't like this game now. I loved it so much before.
I should have sharpened the saw.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's definitely there.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit. Look at this rabbit. What up, rabbit? I don't carry you. Over here. Because you're a buddy. Do you think there's something inside? Oh, that's sad. What if the monster was chilling in there? Just chilling by the fire. Think I can, like, cut this thing open? A note.
Hey.
Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, there's like a long time period covered in this game. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting the energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Wow, this guy's a fucking asshole.
The problem with the torture is it wasn't
It's not
good
torture enough.
Yeah.
Who needs a haircut? Choop, choop,
Snip,
choop.
snip.
Oh, dog head. Let's cook it. Roasting a dog head. Dog head roasting on an open fire.
Ooh, doo, 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 doo. How come I'm not allowed to sing Christmas songs yet? You can.
Because you're not singing about dog heads.
So if I changed every Christmas song to be about dog
Every
heads,
single Christmas song about dog heads,
Yeah.
you can sing them
I'll make an
after.
album.
You can sing them after Canadian Thanksgiving
Oh, that's the rule. That was unclear.
or maybe Halloween.
Oh no, you already said Canadian Thanksgiving, so we're going with that.
Another note. This place is rife with notes. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire.
Those humans.
So this guy's like trying to harvest like life
Terror
energy, terror
Yeah.
energy,
Something like that.
and he's
And there wasn't a lot of research already in there.
That's so weird.
It's so weird that nobody else wanted to do that.
so he was trying to. He knows that it works on people, but he was trying to do it on puppers.
But not because of any humanitarian reasons. Just because
No,
people
just-
are annoying.
Yeah,
Such a hassle. Ooh.
that's not what I wanted to hit. I want to hit this. Find another way around the rubble in the study. An important key is hidden in the guest room.
Is it now?
We were in the guest room
Yeah.
before.
But it was hidden.
Oh shit!
Why?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh.
That's a
Probably
new one.
something bad.
It was outside.
Yeah.
That's not good. I have a feeling there's gonna be some bad shit around this corner. What was in that room? Let's look out the window. That's what people in horror movies do, and they never die. Alright, well that did nothing. I'm assuming that some bad shit happened in the guest room. In the jerking room?
Was that wasn't the guest room, was it?
It was
That
off of the guest room,
Ah.
yeah.
Well, Torso's still here, so.
But I thought I put it over there.
Oh no, it moved. It's still alive. It's just kind of wobbling.
He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe has been depicted with an orb resting on in their hands. Oh, so the orb is some kind of power thing. Okay, we already looked in the jerking room. Did we miss something in here? Is it the shirts? Are the shirts behind it all? Do I have to jump on the bed? What could we have missed? Didn't we find a note about, like, Tar putting the thing together?
But
in
then
this?
not actually putting the thing together. Didn't need the tar. It's in the clock. Punch it.
Not the clock. Is it in the jerking room? Is this rabbit?
That's
Hoppy,
the
hoppy,
key.
hoppy, hoppy. Boing, 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 boing. Back into the jerking room once again. Oh, we didn't open this one. Shirts! I'm gonna close that in case he comes back and tries to check if we've been disturbing his jerking room. Maybe one of these has like a false back? Nope. Well,
Where
I'm
could it
stumped,
be?
guys. And I don't really feel like figuring it out right now. So, I think we're gonna call it quits here.
Alright.
Is he coming?
What's that sound?
I think he's coming.
Let's get in the closet and then save.
Now I'm in the closet. Now I'm in the closet too. In the jerkin room. Gonna watch him jerk it. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Alright guys, well with that we're gonna call it quits for right now. We'll see what happens next time in the jerkin room when we come back with Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Alright guys, later.
Blah.
That jerkin room. Why don't we have a jerkin room? That could
Make
be
some closet.
that could be our jerkin room. That place was only 3 rooms, and they found space for a jerkin room.
They need a TV room. What if it wasn't me breathing in the mic and it was just the sound effects of the game?
Well, it was just a spook.
A spook,
Spooky spook.
but not in
Not
the
the-
way that book
yeah.
is, or that movie.
Not the racist way.
No.